saying?
So travel doesn't always work out like you plan. We didn't have that much time here, and we know that this place is very beautiful. It has a lot of amazing things to do, but the weather was not great when we were here, and so, like you just saw, our snorkel experience and all of our experiences weren't the best. And that's just what happens, especially when you're making daily videos. Not every day is going to be perfect.
Not much worked out in our favor yesterday, but that's okay. We have some days where things go our way and some where they don't.
So, we're about to get in our car, and we are losing our car.
We're sadly saying goodbye. Before we return it, we need to make sure we get a car wash, and we have to top it off with gas because we picked it up full, so we have to drop it off full. So we're going to show you both of those experiences. We don't really know where we're going to get our car washed, but we assume there will be somewhere around here. Oh yeah, and we're heading to Recife. Recife.
Recife.
Recife.
Recife, here we come. Let's go. Say goodbye to our beautiful posada. It's not posada, it's posada.
We're still not really sure if we're saying it right. Do I need to walk this?
Probably not.
We actually have to pack up our stuff this time instead of storing it in our trunk. What a shame.
Told, no pun intended, that there were tolls on the way here. This is our first toll that we were told about on our trip.
Alex has a bizarre skill. He is very good at puns all the time. It takes me a second sometimes to process what he's saying with the puns, but we've driven, what, hours and hours and hours, and we haven't come across any tolls yet. But the day we're returning the car, here we are.
Looks like so far we've put on 3,340 kilometers onto this car.
That's a lot.
We're gonna have to translate that into miles, which we use in the US because we're not exactly sure how much that is. But we have spent hours and hours and hours in the car. I don't even know, maybe 30 hours,
Probably more.
Maybe more, I don't know.
I'd say at least 40.
We're gonna do all of those calculations after we get rid of this car and we have some time.
So all these tolls cost different amounts of money. This one, I think it's about 8 real, so almost $2.
And I don't know, what is that again?
I think
870. Just give him that and then throw him some stuff.
Is that? Okay. Ciao.
This is the last gas we're gonna get for a little while.
Yeah, so in Brazil it works a little bit differently, but we like it. They fill up your tank for you. You don't have to leave your car. You just tell them you want it completely filled and you pay them right here, and it's quick and easy. Bom dia. Completa ethanol? Popped the gas cap for him, and in about a minute we'll be good to go. We're at a Shell gas station. I guess Shell is an international gas station because we have those back home too. What's that thing? Okay. So we told them we want to pay with credit card. Not everywhere will accept credit card. He said that they do. He has to go get the machine though, so we're just waiting for him to return. I'm also gonna see if he knows where a car wash is. Let's see how this goes.
So hey look, we were looking looking around for a car wash, could not find it, and we're about 5 minutes from our destination, still hadn't found one. And then we just saw this tiny little one, this guy washing his car right here. So we're gonna see if we can get our car washed here at F&J on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere.
We are about 5 minutes from the airport where we are going to be dropping off this car, and this car has accumulated quite a bit of dust and dirt from the back roads we've been driving on, so we figured we should return it how we got it, return it clean. They told us to go derecha, so we did that. We talked to someone else. They told us to do the same thing from their location. So we rounded 3 times to the same guy here, and he's like, okay, just 5 minutes and I'll wash your car and you can pay here. We're like, thank you. It's very confusing because we've noticed people here will tell you directions on how to get to something, but they don't tell you the name. So there's not like a name you can look for on a storefront or plug it in the GPS, so.
And these places are car washes, or at least this guy's washing a car right here. And then the next place that we found, exactly where he told us to go, it says that they wash cars, but then they wanted us to go somewhere else again. So it's not like we can't find it. We're finding car washes, but none of them want to do it.
They don't want to clean our dirty car. Just kidding. They probably do, but we're just obviously not understanding. So we figured it out.
Okay, he's moving our car right now, and we get a couple of seats here.
Alright, we're gonna take a seat. We're gonna take a seat right here. We get to watch the magic happen.
Gonna get some work done.
Wow, squeaky clean. Looks like a brand new car now. Ooh, feels good to be in a clean car. We are amazed at how cheap that was. It was only $4, and they spent at least 45 minutes deep cleaning the inside and the outside. So we're impressed with the price and the quality.
It's so clean in here.
Hertz Localiza will be happy.
So that just cost us $4.20 real, and that is a steal. We're having trouble comprehending that. We're talking about it right now. Like in the US, that's called a wash and detail service, and that is not cheap. That could probably go for $50 or $100 for a full detail and car wash and all of that inside and out. So $4, that you can't even get a car wash for that's done by a machine for 2 minutes.
I couldn't even believe it. I was like, maybe we're hearing him wrong, but we weren't. We tipped him an extra 10 real. Hopefully that helped him out. And pretty amazing how cheap you can get stuff in Brazil compared to the US. We love it. Brazil's awesome.
The process of returning the car was easy and awesome. Much easier than we thought it was going to be. And this feels weird. We're sitting here like we used to do, sitting on a bench, waiting. Waiting is something that we didn't have to do anymore when we had a car. Now we have to wait for an Uber. Luckily they have Uber in this city, so we have an Uber coming in a couple minutes, and then we're going to go to our Airbnb. No more posada.
Ubers, we have found, usually operate only in the bigger cities, so we lucked out. And usually if you come to the rental car places that are by the airport, there's someone that will speak fluent English, so she was able to describe the whole checkout process to us and the costs.
So we'll see you at our Airbnb pretty soon. There we are.
We are going to floor 22. This might be the highest Airbnb I've ever stayed in.
Just for everything. It's prohibited to be in your bathing suit, I guess. Why would it be prohibited to be in your bathing suit?
Gotta be modest in this building.
Ready to see this bad boy?
Studio.
Pretty nice. If I can fit through here.
We are paying $30 a night to be here. Kitchen, bed, city view of Recife.
We have a big flat screen TV right in front of our bed. That'll be nice. Okay. Like usual, it's clean, minimal, bare bones, everything we need for a bathroom.
Now we gotta go find some food. We're starving. And we purposely booked this Airbnb because it's in a good location, so we should be close to the ocean and food.
I think I see the ocean out the window.
I do too.
Alright. What could this be?
So in a previous video we posted, I wasn't wearing any makeup, and a lot of you guys noticed I have rosacea, which is a skin condition that can cause your face to appear very red, almost sunburned. But even though it looked like a sunburn, it's actually just rosacea, and you guys were super helpful and recommended a cream that I could get from Brazil, Sulantra, which is 1% ivermectin cream. And I finally found it here. It was $30, and in the US this costs hundreds of dollars, and you need a prescription. Hopefully this works.
So Brazil is awesome. Lindsay is very happy because that would be at least 10 times the price in the US, and it's just way too expensive for anybody to really get. And now she can try this, and hopefully it works. And if it does, we're gonna be bringing home a whole suitcase full of these.
Yeah. I hope it works because I've been battling this for years and nothing's worked. And so in the US you need a prescription, which requires going to a dermatologist, and that appointment costs hundreds of dollars as well. So the healthcare in Brazil has been great so far.
Fixing up my hand, fixing up her stuff.
For a fraction of the price.
Now with all that money we just saved, let's go find some food. Okay, we accidentally found what we think is a mall. We're outside this big building. Looks like all the restaurants are in there, so maybe we're gonna have a Brazilian mall experience. Yep.
This is just what we needed. We're so hungry, and there are a ton of options here.
Wow, this is like being home. We have McDonald's, Burger King, Chinese food, pizza, Subway. I want to eat all of it.
Oh my gosh. It's like a taste of home. Seriously.
We've been in Brazil too long. We have Brazilian food every single day and we love it. But to get one meal that's a little bit more like home, that'll be nice.
I can't decide. I want it all.
See, the thing is, at home in the USA, we have a lot of different kind of foods. It's very diverse when it comes to food. So we have on every corner Chinese food, Japanese food, Mexican, US food, Indian food, Italian. We have everything wherever you look. In Brazil, it's mostly Brazilian food. So we kind of miss trying new things every day. So Chinese food looks good, as well as pizza. We can't make up our mind. It's like Christmas.
Guaraná, soda.
Guaraná? For me?
This is Coca-Cola.
Pizza Hut. We spent $16 to get 4 personal-sized pizzas like this, 2 sodas, and
These
1
things.
breadsticks. We're really enjoying this.
Look how good that looks. It's hard to find pepperoni in other countries. Pepperoni that we put on our pizza, it looks like this. And in most countries, they have something that they call pepperoni, but it almost always is not the same pepperoni that we use on our pizzas. But since Pizza Hut is also in the US, they did the pepperoni right. So I'm very excited about that. That's the best pizza.
Don't get us wrong, we love trying new things, but there is just something that feels so good about food that you're comfortable with, that you're used to, and we've been missing this.
So as you guys know, we post on YouTube as much as we can, but we also have little video clips and photos that we can't post on YouTube.
Lindsay Travelbum,
And Alexander Travelbum. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video.
if you want to see more videos like this one, click one of these.
And subscribe right here because we're traveling all around the world and we're sharing the whole thing with you.